Now in this video I'm going to be harvesting some Rhipsalis seeds. Now Rhipsalis seeds are a little bit different to some cacti seeds in that the fact they form berries, which a lot of cacti seeds do, but these are actually resemble like tiny little gooseberries. They're gorgeous and they actually taste really lovely to eat as well. Although they are so tiny, you have to eat a lot of them to get any type of full belly with it. But I'm going to be showing you how to harvest the seeds. It's a very easy procedure. And if you're not familiar with some of the other videos I've done on this channel on harvesting other types of cacti seeds, please check out the playlist above, put the links up above, and I've got a few different types of cacti seeds there from videos that I've made myself, and I'm sure you'll enjoy them, and also how to grow cacti from seed. And in this video I'm going to show you how to get harvesting the Rhipsalis seeds then, guys. Now guys, these are all the lovely berries, and you can see the seeds inside them. And you know when they're ready to harvest because the berries will come off really easy off the plant. If they're hard to come off, leave them because they start off like a little pale green, tiny little berry. And then when they're ripe, they actually go transparent and you can see the seeds through them. And that's when you know when they're ready to harvest. And all you have to do, just like a gooseberry, nice and juicy, literally just pull them apart like that. They come away really easy and there's all the juicy, lovely seeds there, look. And what you do then is obviously, I've been using tissue. I find the easiest way to harvest these seeds is by literally wiping the gel with the seeds on right across the tissue like so, like that, like so, and the seeds will come away. And then you do that with all of these. It's a bit of a messy procedure, but it's an easy procedure. And what happens, you see, over the following hours, the tissue paper will absorb all the gel from the seeds. And then you're left with the seeds and the gel both dry. And all you do then is just take away the dried up pulp and the seed comes away off the tissue paper really easy. And that's how I find the easiest way to harvest these seeds anyway. Rather than trying to scoop them out and then do it that way. I just burst open the lovely berry and just literally wipe it right across the tissue paper or kitchen roll. Anything absorbent. And the seed and the gel will all dry and then it's really easy then to come away. And I'm going to be doing this then with all of these berries here, so I won't bore you by doing the whole lot. I'll just show you the finished result and then I'll also show you the finished result when they're all dry and how to remove them from the tissue paper. That's them all separated anyway from the berries, and I'm going to be leaving them on the tissue now to dry for a good few hours. And obviously I've tried to separate as much as the seed away from the pulp as I can. And when the tissue paper is dry and all the pulp and the seeds are all dry, I'm then going to show you how to separate them from the tissue paper and then put them up to package them up ready for sowing in the spring. So I'll leave these for a good few hours, either put them in a sunny place or I'm going to put these by the radiator because it's cold here in Ireland today. So the radiator helps to dry them out a bit quicker. Now guys, that's a good few hours later, and as you can see, all the pulp has dried up and the seeds have dried, which makes it a lot easier now to remove the seed from the pulp. And all you need to do, obviously making sure that it's completely dried and the tissue is dry, is gently rub very, very carefully, rub away, and the seeds, see how easy they come away, the seed comes away, and then all you'll be doing is just loosening it all up, like so, as you can see the little seeds coming away. And this process, it can be a little bit time consuming, but it's a lot easier when it's dried, obviously, than trying to do this, separate them when they're wet, obviously. And as you can see there, just loosening them, they come away. Very careful with your thumb. Do you see, you don't want to squash the seeds, but they do come away once they're totally dry. And I'm going to be doing that with all of these. And then obviously I'm going to be collecting the seed and then putting them into the little clear bags. And as you can see them fall in there, look. And obviously I'll just show you. And they come away, some of the seed coming away, and all that's going to be on there. Now, because it's a time-consuming process, I'll just show you what to do here, and then I'm going to show you the finished results. Now, guys, I meant to say it's a good idea to put a couple of white sheets of paper underneath the plate when you're taking the seeds off, because they tend to fly everywhere. And if you've got them piece of white paper underneath, then you can see the seeds if they happen to bounce elsewhere. There you go, guys. That's a lot of them all harvested there. And what you want to do then is obviously get a little bag. You can either use a paper envelope or a clear bag. And obviously the date that you've harvested and what type of Rhipsalis seeds it is. In this case, it's Rhipsalis teres. And because it's winter now, I'm not going to be sowing these until the springtime. So I'm going to be keeping these in this little bag in a cool, dry place until the spring. Now, to put them in, I find a little piece of card, a good little tip here. Fold it up like so, as in sowing seeds. Put the seeds in there, and if it's easier, it acts like a little bit of a funnel to put the seeds in. So obviously, gather all the seeds together. In this case, Rhipsalis seeds are just like pepper. They are so fine, and there's probably a good few 100 here, guys. Just like pepper, isn't it? I'll scoop them all in. They're so fine. So obviously when you're doing this, I wouldn't do it outside because obviously the wind will just blow them all away. So make sure you're doing any type of seed harvesting with seed this tiny, obviously indoors, like so. And then in there, and it acts like a little, it's like a little funnel. Ooh. Get as many as you can. No, that's it. Again, scoop the rest in. Certainly helps when you've got seed this tiny anyway to do it this way. You might have to have a few goes to get all of the seed. I say it's so fine. Hey. As good as. And I'll pick them last few little bits in there. That's brilliant. There you go. And then obviously an airtight bag. And that's it. I'm going to be sowing these in the spring, so I was really excited about that. And I want to send you loads of love, heaps of happiness, and tons of happy growing, as always, from Ireland. And until the next video, guys. Bye.